first COVID jab went into the first Aussie arm back in February, the message for 18 to 39-year-olds was clear. You're at the end of the queue. Then, in April, just as the rollout was supposed to kick into high gear, younger Australians were told to stay away from AstraZeneca because of an extremely rare blood clotting condition linked to the vaccine.
At the current time, the use of the Pfizer vaccine is preferred over the AstraZeneca vaccine in adults aged less than 50 years.
Since then, the Delta variant has wreaked havoc. Sydney now in its 7th week of lockdown, Melbourne bouncing in and out, and Queensland unable to get on top of its outbreak. Under 40s now represents 70% of new cases in Sydney.
Of the 58 cases in intensive care, 5 are in their 20s, 7 in their 30s, 4 in their 40s. So young people are certainly getting caught up with this disease.
In turn, the Doherty Institute has advised National Cabinet that young people should become the focus of the vaccine strategy.
In this virus case, it's really the 20 to 39 years category who are the peak spreaders.
But so far, the response has been slow, even after ATAGI changed its recommendation, asking everyone in Sydney over the age of 18 to forget the old advice and reconsider AstraZeneca.
If you wish to get the AstraZeneca vaccine, then we would encourage you to go and have that discussion with your GP.
Now, Victoria's doing its own push, offering under 40s AstraZeneca through its 9 state-run clinics.
I'd say to any person between 18 and 39 considering getting vaccinated with AstraZeneca, speak to your GP, understand those really, really remote risks and make that informed decision. I'm a 52-year-old bloke. If I were 25 and AstraZeneca was the only vaccine available to me today, I would get it.
Well, a 26 years old Rupert Condon has been trying for weeks to get a vaccination in Melbourne, but he's had no luck and he joins us now. Rupert, can you talk us through your efforts to try and get the jab so far?
Yeah, a few weeks ago. Thanks for having me, guys, by the way. A few weeks ago, I got a tip-off from a mate who was down actually in the Sandown area, alerting us to the vaccine hub down there being completely quiet and no one there. So I shot a message in our WhatsApp group, and a mate and myself drove down on our lunch break from work in the CBD, and got on down there, and the car park was empty. No one was there. Walked up to be quickly alerted to the fact that you now have to book online, even though the website still stated that walk-ins were available, and there'd been a policy change in the last 24, 48 hours, we were told on that particular day. So a really nice young lady told us just to jump online and book, and from that point, the website crashed after multiple attempts on the website. We were told to give the DHS a call. 25 minutes on the hold to the DHS was enough for us. Then a senior member of the hub came out to let us know that it's a minimum 4 to 6 week wait to get in there. And, our question to them was, well, you've got an empty hub here today and no one's in and out. Surely you can find 2 spots for 2 young guys, 26 and 28-year-old was my mate, to get the jab. And it was, to say the least, it was quite frustrating.
Rupert, I had the same experience as you of getting turned away from a hub, and then I see ads on TV of the government telling us to get vaccinated, and it makes my blood boil because it's their fault that we don't have the vaccine. Does it infuriate you as well?
If you go to a pub these days and do a pub test around our age bracket, we all want to get vaccinated. We're sick and tired of being in lockdowns. We're in number 6 right now. We're at the age where we want to be out socialising, having a beer at the pub on a Saturday night, enjoying ourselves, going to the footy, and to not be allowed to actually get the show back on the road and fix this by getting vaccinated. It's causing frustration daily for us.
So, Rupert, hopefully the announcement today means that you can get the AstraZeneca jab this week. Have you tried to book in at one of these state-run hubs?
Yeah, Lisa, I have. Yeah, actually, just an hour or so ago, we got in. Funny enough, the website did crash again today. I got in on the 3rd time, booked in early September to get in. But it just shows today, and I saw it on the headlines as well through a news article earlier about, the waiting list for being 4 to 6 weeks since the announcement earlier today. That just shows that people our age bracket want to get vaccinated. And if we don't, we're going to be living these times for the next 2 to 3 years. And we're going to be in and out of lockdowns. We're just over it, to be honest with you.
No doubt about that. Rupert, thanks so much for joining us. Good luck getting that jab.
No worries. Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me.
Guys, this is... I feel really sorry for young people at the moment because I feel like the government is basically gaslighting them because they keep pushing them to get vaccinated and they don't have a safe vaccine. Like, they don't have enough of it to go around.
Yeah.
And yet we hear, even in that story, then they said, you know, this age group of 20-29, they're going to be the most hesitant to go. It's like, this is a hypothetical. You guys don't have it, and yet you're spending millions of dollars advertising for a product you don't have.
Are you down to get it in Victoria?
Yeah, I'm booked in, but again, I've had the same frustration that Rupert had, where, you know, I go, I try and get it, I get turned away, I come home, I sit on my couch, I turn on my TV and I see an ad saying go out and get vaccinated. I'm like, what?
Yeah, it is. It's really, really frustrating. I had a slight runaround as well with trying to get the jab, and I'm happy to say I got mine on Tuesday, and I'm going to be fully vaxxed in 6 weeks. I'm returning in 6 weeks' time to have my second AstraZeneca jab, and I feel good.
Yeah.
I feel good. One, because it's done, and I don't have to think about it again, and it was sort of weighing on me. But two, because, you know, I'm immune and this disease is affecting young people.
Yeah.
It is frustrating trying to work out what's amiss when it comes to getting access to the AstraZeneca. We know there's not enough Pfizer. There's meant to be enough AstraZeneca. But that case, he wasn't able to get it, Rupert.
And also,
Tommy's had the same problem.
If you're trying to book in and the website's crashing, I mean, get our act together, people. That's crazy.
With so much content online, it's sometimes hard to keep up with it all. And let's face it, who has the time? The Project YouTube has you covered with the stories that matter. Hit subscribe for a daily list of the news that you need to know.